In 1839, Chattanooga was officially incorporated as a city. But before that, this place was home to the Cherokee and other indigenous groups that called this place Ross's Landing. Named after John Ross, the chief of the Cherokee Nation at the time, this area was a thriving trade hub centered around the water ferry system that he developed to move goods across the Tennessee River in the early 1800s. But what began here in 1838 would change the landscape of this place forever. At this very spot on the river, the U.S. government gathered thousands of Native people from across the region, holding them in small camps before forcing them to move west on what we know now as the Trail of Tears. This forced removal began in the early 1830s and continued until 1840. Thousands died on this brutal journey before they can even reach Oklahoma. But this was by no means the end of the Cherokee people. This installation was built in 2005 to celebrate the Cherokee people and acknowledge their history. The passage was designed by Team Gadoogie.
We had our facility enlarged, where our studio was enlarged to handle a bigger job like that, and they were looking for Cherokees or Creeks or somebody that, because right there was the point of embarkment for the Trail of Tears journey, right there at that site.
The installation begins at the Aquarium Plaza at the foot of the Market Street Bridge. 7 brass doors are fixed to the wall as water drips from them and down a narrow canal, symbolizing the tears shed during their journey west. The stream of tears leads you to the second part of the installation. As the water from above gathers, it grows into a flowing waterfall that cascades down 7 flights of stairs, each flight decorated with its own ancient Cherokee symbol in the form of a disc. These massive ceramic discs were made by hand and colored using different clays found in Oklahoma, where the artists are from. The stories they tell vary from concepts of life and afterlife, popular Cherokee traditions, ancient origin stories, and even the effects of European colonization.
I mean, you see the trauma on that face. That mask basically evokes the trauma of when the colonizers came to this continent. That's the only one that you would consider a historic image from the standpoint of written history. All the rest is prehistory.
At the base of the waterfall is a shallow pool, and in its center sits a concrete landing pad featuring a steel cutout of a water spider, a figure found in the Cherokee origin story. Looking out towards the river from this pool, you'll see 7 water jets emerging from the river itself. The installation continues nearby. Just around the corner, you'll find 7 steel cutouts of stickball players in motion, followed by the 7 stars of the Pleiades constellation. Since its completion in May 2005, the passage has become one of the most significant public art installations of contemporary Native American art in the United States.
That imagery in that passage is so culturally meaningful and so authentic, and yet still passing through the creative lens of modern contemporary artists. There's nothing like it in the world.